You can use your Peugeot remote control for the following functions, depending on your vehicle's version. Unlocking and locking the vehicle. Unlocking and locking the boot. Opening and closing it. Folding or unfolding the door mirrors. Activating or deactivating the alarm. Locating the vehicle. Closing the windows. Closing the sunroof. Immobilizing the vehicle. You cannot lock your Peugeot from the outside if the electronic key has remained inside the vehicle. To activate selective opening, that is only opening the driver door and the fuel flap, or just the tailgate, go to the Settings menu under the Vehicle tab, then Vehicle Access. Select the desired option. To open your Peugeot, press the Open button on the remote control. Only the driver door and the fuel flap are unlocked. Press on the Open button once more to unlock the rest of the doors and the tailgate. For versions with a non-motorized tailgate, press this button to unlock the tailgate, then open it manually. Depending on the version, the indicators will flash to confirm the alarm's activation. The door mirrors will fold. To completely close the windows, and depending on the version, the sunroof, press the lock button once more for over 2 seconds. Press once again to stop closure. If you have your electronic key on you, your Peugeot will automatically open when you approach the vehicle, and will automatically lock when you move away. When you come to 2 to 5 meters from the vehicle, the welcome lighting is activated. When you come to 1 to 2 meters from the vehicle, the keyless entry system activates vehicle unlocking. When you move 2 meters away from the vehicle, the keyless entry system activates vehicle locking. If the selective opening option is activated, only the driver door and fuel trap, or the tailgate, will open. Once you are inside the vehicle and the driver door is closed, to unlock all the other doors, press twice on the central locking button, or pull the opening handle on any of the doors. The tailgate unlocks automatically when you approach the rear of the vehicle, if you have the remote control on you. Press on the tailgate button to open the tailgate. The doors remain locked. After selective unlocking of the tailgate, if the vehicle has not been fully unlocked, the tailgate will lock automatically once it has been closed. There are different ways to open your Peugeot's tailgate. Using the remote control, you can press on the central button. You can press the unlocking locking button on your Peugeot's tailgate. You can press the interior boot release button, located next to the steering wheel, twice. Together with the motorized tailgate, the hands-free tailgate access allows you to open your Peugeot's tailgate by simply slipping a foot beneath the rear bumper. This system only functions if you have the remote control on you. This system can be activated or deactivated using the Settings menu on the touchscreen, followed by the Vehicle and Access tabs. Please pay attention in certain car parks to the height of the tailgate when open. You can define a maximum opening height for the tailgate. To do so, open the tailgate and stop it at the desired height, then press on this button for 3 seconds. An acoustic signal confirms the setting has been recorded. There are different ways to close your Peugeot's tailgate. Using the remote control, you can long press on the central button. You can press the unlocking locking button on your Peugeot's tailgate. You can press the interior boot release button twice. Or you can use the hands-free tailgate access. You can also lock your Peugeot by pressing slightly on the handle of the driver door. To deadlock the vehicle, press slightly on the handle of the driver door, then press a second time within 3 seconds. Press on this button to lock or unlock your car from the inside. The doors and boot close automatically when you drive at over 6 miles per hour. If you wish to transport a long or large object with the tailgate open, and avoid hearing the locking noises as soon as you drive at over 6 miles per hour, press and hold the central locking button until you see a confirmation message appear. If your remote control or battery is not working, you can open your Peugeot using the key inside the remote control. If you have changed the battery in the remote control, or the key is not recognized, you must reinitialize the remote control. To do so, place the remote control against the left-hand side of the steering column and press on the Start/Stop button.